and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the pass is intercepted. Rice! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Marmouche. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a very deep shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That has ended up in no man's land. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's forced to go back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rice.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gabriel Jesus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's worked it through. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zubimendi. To Havertz. Calafiori. Eze.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the...
He's had a shot! Semenyo. O'Reilly. He's in a great position here. And it's Eze. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. And they win it back again. Can he get it through? Gabriel Jesus. Subimendi. Gabriel Jesus.
Manchester certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely weighted ball. Saliba gets across and deals with it. Always going over the top.
O'Reilly has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Now it's Haaland. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is
there
that.
Will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. He shifted it to the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. And he's managed to get free. O'Reilly.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nice control. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Gabriel Jesus!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away. The ball swung in. Real chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And the ball's come loose here. And that's a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. So what can they make of this? Marmoush gets into a good position. Tries to pass it through. And this is Marmoush.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Saka. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to... Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid. He is through here. Calafiori. Nice physical challenge. Semenyo. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. The message is clear. None shall pass. Tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had it taken off him. Corner given. Arsenal have their third corner. Oh, can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He has found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gabriel Jesus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. And it's Rice. And here's Jesus. Rodri does well to get it back. Marmoush, pass somewhat off target.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's found a way through. Raya claims comfortably. Rice. And Calafiori. Calafiori charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just 5 minutes left. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good alertness. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Nouri. Marmoush stood up well to him there. Rice. Great vision. Havertz. That should get the job done. Matheus Nunes. Looking to play him in. And the number on the board is 3. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zubimendi. Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the...
John, biar zona nggak ngelacak.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
Things already rolling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner, chips it through. Haaland! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ignori promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. O'Reilly. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Saliba getting this one clear. Nicely aimed pass. Gabriel Jesus.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Ignori gets it away. O'Reilly. Zubimendi cuts out the pass. And it's Eze. Ignori. O'Reilly. Eze. Always goal side. Engages and forces him off the ball. O'Reilly. Now, can they get him away? Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside.
Terus semangat. Lu gua. 这就找木有力。
And here's Jesus. He might be in here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries one from range. Hits wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bernardo Silva. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Eze! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
No way through. And it's Eze. driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? O'Reilly.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
2 added minutes has been
He's going
indicated.
to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kusanov kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice with a definite foul there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chance! Against the crossbar! And a chance! O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Oh, super find. Subimendi. Knocks it into space. Well, that has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rice. Now it's Eze. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Semenyo. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
60 minutes played. Calafiori. Now it's Saka, showing good feet. And here's Jesus. Rice. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Havertz! Harmlessly behind. Rodri. Matthews Nunes. Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Can he get on the end of this? O'Reilly is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Marmoush. And this is Marmoush. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. Right, Nori. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the ball's gone astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel Jesus running with intent. Gabriel Jesus, good purposeful running this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Havertz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gabriel Jesus has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Couldn't squeeze it through. The final 5 minutes. That's a shade optimistic.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, shoot! And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Eze, in with the challenge. I think we're just about done here. Caresses it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Havertz. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. Things already rolling. Saka! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Eze. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Marmouche. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. O'Reilly running with the ball. Eze.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice, pass somewhat off target. And it's Eze. Eze, there's the shot! Bernardo Silva. Haaland, looking for options for movement. Saliba. Timber. Rice. Looking for the run. Gabriel Jesus. That's put paid to the danger. That's an imaginative pass. Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can clear their lines. Almost half an hour in now. Wriggles his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. O'Reilly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. And that is not getting there. Tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Rice. Rodri clears. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Timber. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Nunes. And Kusanov. No way through. Kusanov kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. That's a good ball. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
1 minute added time.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shot could be on. Chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Everyone, please.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Marmouche. Well, that has not gone well. Timber. And it's Eze. And it's Timber. Zubimendi. For Rice. Driving forward. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Rice makes the interception. Saka. Calafiori. Havertz. Can he get on the end of this? Havertz has it in a wide position. Now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they're back on the ball again. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Eze, Havertz, he's having a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Nunez. Now that looks a decent ball. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Zubimendi. Marmouche. Stood up well to him there. Zubimendi. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Zubimendi. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, they've got it again. Now there's a... Goes for a shot! And that's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. Great vision. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Calafiori. Oh, he's been caught. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's a pretty loose pass. Nouri. And he's got away from him. And here's takes a shot! Rodri. O'Reilly. No way through there. Eze. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nouri plays it long. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.